Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no hear. Um, Man, it's crazy. Uh, life comes at you fast sometimes. So let me get you guys caught up on what's going on with me, and then we'll talk about a few things. And I gotta, I guess a couple of questions or requests from you guys. So, you guys know I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and everything, and I came from Rochester, New York. So it's been been a bit of a transition for me. It's just a different lifestyle out here. And I mentioned this in the video, but I've had several things happen to me. I had my car broken into. They stole all my freaking sunglasses. Lucky I wasn't in the car to get hurt. And then, I had a couple run-ins here and there. And it's just, Las Vegas is a very, very shady place. Nothing happened to me. I'm not harmed or anything. None of my precious metals got stolen or anything like that. Everything's good. But I've had a couple of changes in my life. I'm a hustler, man. I like to, not work a conventional job. I like to do a lot of things. I do a thing called driving for dollars, where I'll just get in my car and just go and make deals with people. I'll go to garage sales and people have stuff on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or, whatever kind of selling app you have, and I'll go and just make deals, you know what I mean? And I'll buy and trade precious metals, buy and trade whatever. I'm just out here kind of freelancing, you know what I mean? And my car was like my main thing. So let me tell you guys a crazy story. So I was out driving like I normally do, and I'm not joking when I say this. Since I've been in Las Vegas since November 2020, and I drive pretty much every day, there has not been a day that goes by that I have not seen an accident. I've seen at least one accident every day, mostly multiple. And you can Google Las Vegas car accidents, and it's just crazy out here the way it works. And I'm a really good driver. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a pretty good driver. But there's some crazy drivers on the road. So I was out and I was going down a road that's a main road, and I was crossing another main road, and I think you know where I'm getting at. And so with this story, and so my light was green, and I went through my green light, and as I was going through the green light, I just see this car just right in front of me, and I end up T-boning the car. Not completely T-boning it, but I hit like the back end of it behind, between the back door of the car and the back fender of it, so the back end of it. And we both kind of spun out a little bit, and I shit you not, guys, my life kind of flashed in front of me. And also, because I've been in a car accidents before, but nothing to that extent, that major. And I literally, when the car stopped, I got out and almost looked into the front passenger seat. Like I thought maybe my ghost or my soul came out of my body, and I was gonna look at my body just mangled and just all messed up, because it was I just seen this big flash of white light, and it was just crazy because the car, we were probably both going maybe 50 something miles an hour plus, both of us, and it was a real bad collision. And if I got some pictures, I'll show it to you on the screen. And so, and it was on my end, on the driver's side. Luckily, nobody was with me. All the airbags came out, and it was crazy. So I immediately get out the car and I look into the into my seat, and I was good. And then I immediately ran across the street to the car that I hit, because I'm so confused. I'm just like, oh my God, did I just kill somebody? Because I thought, just the way we hit, I'm like, did I run the red light? I wasn't sure, you know what I mean? So I ran over to them, and it was a Spanish-speaking gentleman. He was a really small dude, and then he had a Caucasian girl in the passenger seat. And I said, are you guys okay? That's the first thing I said. They were like, yeah, and they were all shaking up. And I go, what happened? And they were like, I'm sorry. I didn't see the light. And then it hit me. I was like, wow, my light was green. And they just went through the red light. I mean, when I tell you they went through the red light, guys, they went through it like it was green. You know what I mean? The same way I went through my green light. And so, you know the deal. The cops came and everything. The on-site police came, and they were like, okay, he told me that, like, hey, you got to go back to your car. You can't be like over here by them, because I'm just concerned if they're okay. And so I remember, you know how they have medians in the middle of the street. This happened February 12th, by the way. February 12th, yeah. And I'll tell you the other part of that story too. And the cop was like, hey, you know, you gotta, you know, go over here and everything. So I was standing like on the median by my car, and I had a couple of people pull up, you know, because the, you know, traffic was still coming. They were like, man, you all right? I said, yeah. They was like, man, you are so blessed, man. Like, look at your car, and nothing's wrong with you. I was like, nah, nothing was wrong, because I had no injuries. I was okay, you know. I was a little shooken up, and my adrenaline was pumping, but physically I was fine. Had my seatbelt on, thank God. And, you know, the way we hit each other, it was, luckily, nobody got hurt, and they didn't get hurt either. And so the traffic cop came that, you know, how they have the traffic lights on the, you know, when you go through the lights, they have those little, it's not the traffic lights, the cameras on the traffic lights. Well, the cop came, and he was on a motorcycle, and his job was to download the feed off of the camera to see what happened. So he walked up to me, and basically it's cut and dry. The guy ran through the red light, and you're going to be good. You know, nothing was your fault. I was like, okay. But the only problem is my car, I knew my car was totaled. There's no way, you know, my car was totaled. And I really liked my car. I had a 2013 Toyota Avalon. But again, when the guy pulled up to me and told me that, hey, you know, lucky you're alive, who cares about the car, you can get another car, that put things in perspective for me, you know, because it's just a material thing and stuff. And I've had it for 2 years, and I really enjoyed that car. I've had to put a lot of miles on it. I put like 50,000 about in 2 years. I drove, you know, from, you see me in that car. That's the car I'm in. I drove from Rochester, New York to Ohio to Arkansas. You know, if you look at my old videos across the country, you know, New Mexico, when I stopped at the Breaking Bad house, I mean, you know, my car was kind of like my business, you know, and now it was gone. And so my lady moved down here with me January 1st, 2022, and we're together now. We live together, and she sold her car, and she came here with me, and we kept the funds in our you know, as cash, and we, you know, divided it up in different things. But she didn't have a car, and now I don't have a car, right? So let's fast forward a couple of days. You know, of course, the insurance company, I go through USAA, and they, you know, it's for the military veteran, because I'm a military vet, and I get a pretty good deal on it. And so they were really good, man. If you're, by the way, if you're anybody on here is a military vet and you don't have USAA, I highly suggest you take a look at them. They're a great company. But anyways, so my plan was, of course, the insurance plan was, I had a $500 deductible, and then I also got a rental car. I had a rental car for a couple of weeks, and they were prompt. They gave me the check, and here's the crazy part. We're talking about inflation. I bought my car in 2020, early 2020, before the scamdemic started. Okay, maybe February, March, right around, you know, that time when the scamdemic was starting. And yeah, I said it, a scamdemic. I bought my car, a 2013 Toyota Avalon. Nice car too, black. It was nice, leather seats, everything. I tried to play hardball with the car dealership, but when I saw it, I knew I had it, because I knew I wanted to have it, because I love Toyotas. They're reliable, they last forever. I didn't want a Lexus because that's a little too fancy for me, and I kind of was looking at a Camry, but you know, Avalon is in between a Camry and a Lexus, more closer to a Lexus. So the price was $16,500 in March, February 2020, right? Paid for it, bought it. The insurance company comes back and gives me a check, or gives me a direct deposit, or a thing, and I'll show it to you on the screen, for over $18,000. Now, that's minus the deductible. Now, I don't know if I'm showing it on the screen or not, but a couple of days later, they gave me the deductible back, so I ended up getting like $19,300 for a 2013 car with 80-something thousand miles on it. And that right there, because we know about inflation and all that, and car shortages and everything else, that just blew my mind. Because guys, we know when you buy a car, what happens as soon as you buy the car and you drive off the lot? You lose quarter, 25% of its value, right when you drive off the lot. But because of inflation and the shortages and the chips in the cars and everything else going on, now my car 2 years later with more wear and tear and more miles is worth 3,000 more than what it was almost in 2 years ago. That's insane, right? So now, I got, fast forward to get the money deposited in my account. I got the cash, excuse me, not the money, the fiat currency, right? And now it's time to make a decision. What kind of car do we want? And me and my girl looking online, and I said, you know what, baby? We're not gonna get a car right now. She's like, what? We need a car. I said, no, we don't. We'll be fine, right? And there's 3 reasons I didn't get a car right now. One is the worst time in the calendar year to get a car because tax time. Everybody is getting their tax money. How people are stupid. They just spend their tax money. That's number one. Number 2, inflation is just crazy, and it just, that 19,000 or whatever. Yeah, I could find a car or whatever I really, really look, but that's not really going to get me anything. It's not going to get me to the value of the car that I had before. It's going to be very difficult to find that. And number 3, the freaking gas prices. I mean, do I even need to talk about that? I mean, I was in pain every time I was at the gas pump. And so we've decided that we're not going to buy a car right now. So right now, the first time in my adult life, I do not have a car. And it's been over a month now, and I'm okay with it. It's been a little bit difficult, because I'm a pretty frugal guy, right? So in my immediate area, pretty much I got a grocery store within 2 miles. Everything I need is right around. So I've just been chilling. So every couple, 3-4 months, I'm going to look at the car market and see what's going on. I'm not saying I'm not going to get a car anymore, but I've decided not to do that right now. So that's where I'm at now. So let me back up into the story. This is crazy. The day I got into an accident, February 11th, because I got in an accident about 2:30 in the morning, February 12th. So I'm riding, and Rob Soltan, and you probably see my last video. I said Rob Soltan for president. He was live on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. Now Rob Soltan, when it comes to precious metal stacking, he's my favorite YouTuber in this space. I mean, this guy is just incredible. I love Rob Soltan, his ideas and everything about his channel, right? So he's live, and I told him in the live feed, I sent him a message. I said, hey man, now I made this video for him 2 weeks before that live stream, right? And he doesn't know me, so I just let him know. I said, hey man, I made a video for you on my channel. Now mind you, I watch all Rob Soltan's videos, right? And so he's like, okay, I'll check it out. And then he wrote my name down. Jerry loves Jerry loves platinum, silver. Jerry loves Bitcoin, silver, platinum, gold. I don't even know my own name. And I'm gonna change my name, by the way, because I love all 4 of those. And he responded to me, and then he was talking about me on the channel. And then the next day, he does another video, and he talks about me in the video. He's like, oh man, this guy just made this video for me, and man, that's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for me. And he's gone on probably the next 4 or 5 videos he was mentioning to me. And let me tell you something, man. For somebody like me from Rochester, New York, who I used to watch his videos before I came to Vegas, if you would have told me in 2020, that's when I started watching his videos before my channel was up, that Rob Soltan, not only were Jerry, you're going to move to Las Vegas, but he's going to mention you in the video. It's almost the equivalent of Ozark is like one of my favorite shows. It's almost like watching my favorite show, one of you guys watching your favorite show, and then all of a sudden the actor turns to the camera and says, hey, starts talking, says your name and starts talking about you. That's how it is when Rob Soltan talked about me. So that was cool, man. That was great for me. But what I'm doing now is I'm working from home, still wheeling and dealing, making deals. But what I've decided to do is I started to be kind of a precious metal dealer, kind of, I guess. And I've been getting into that. So I'll talk about that more as the channel goes. I like to buy and sell and trade. and make fair deals. You know what I mean? So, we can, all come up and get our stacks up and have our cash good and everything, because we need cash, guys, to move on. But this is what I wanted to ask you guys about, because it's crazy. Because when I say I forget I have a YouTube channel, I do. I have become, since I've been home like all the time, and even when I was driving in my car, I watch YouTube from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. I watch precious metal videos. I watch finance videos. I watch educational videos. I'm like always trying to learn something, right? And I watch all my favorite, YouTubers and everything. And so I want to provide better content for you guys, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because I've tried to make a couple of videos, but for some reason my phone gets messed up, man. It's like not holding storage and everything else. I'm deleting stuff on my phone. It's just not working. So I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. First of all, do you guys want me to make videos, number one? And number two, what kind of videos do you guys want me to make? Because honestly, I have been going to the coin shop. Because actually the Nevada Coin and Jewelry is close to where I live. So I walked there a few times and I try to record it when my phone was messed up. What do you guys want me to talk about? What kind of, subjects you want to do? That's number one. And number two, I need you guys' help with a name for my channel, because I want to brand myself, and I want to come up with a name that's short, because Jerry loves Bitcoin, silver, platinum, and gold. I don't know about that. I want to do something about, my name has to include something about freedom, like Jerry loves freedom and decentralized assets. I don't know if that's a good name or not. I need you guys' help with that. And also, what do you guys want me to talk about? But I just want to say, I know, we don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel. But I'm going to put some more effort into that. And the reason why I don't have a lot of subscribers is because I haven't put in the effort. I haven't really, sometimes I'm here and sometimes I'm not. So I'm going to put some more effort into this channel and give you guys some good content, because I think I have a lot to bring to this community, because, I'm an older guy, I'm 47, and I've been around the block a little bit. And I've accumulated some stuff too, and I know you guys like to see eye candy, so maybe I'll buy me a good camera or something, a real camera, not my phone, and start really getting into this. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what kind of name I should use for my brand. Let me know if you want me to make videos, and let me know if you want me to make videos, what kind of videos you want me to make, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you. You know that. I'm so sorry for being gone. God bless every single one of you. And you guys have a great rest of your day, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.